Back to tracking Hurricane Hilary now. The storm is expected to hit San Diego hard in the next day or two. Our reporter Regina Ureta from our sister station in San Diego joins us live now. And Regina, thank you for joining us. Can you begin by just telling us where you are and what you're seeing? Are raindrops starting to fall? The high winds there yet?
Right. Thank you, Luke, for having me. Well, I can tell you we're in Chula Vista right now. This is south side of San Diego. Right now, it's pretty gloomy. We're definitely seeing some clouds, a little bit of sprinkles, but nothing that's like heavy rain or any widespread rain that we're expecting or any high winds at the moment. We are getting information from the National Weather Service that heavy rain could start as early as Sunday morning. So we will be seeing that bulk of rain start there. So a lot of people right now are just preparing. The south side of San Diego is an area that easily floods, so a lot of people have been coming to locations here trying to get sandbags. You can see behind me, this is a sign that says that there are no more sandbags, and that's a situation that's been happening all over South County because so many people are in desperate need of having enough sandbags to avoid any damage to their homes, any severe flooding. So definitely a very uncertain situation as that rain approaches, that bulk of rain tomorrow morning.
Right, Regina. Yeah, and I can see it is just a bit gloomy. No raindrops, it seems, just yet. Sandbags, just one way people can prepare. But I have to tell you, looking at our social media channels and watching videos from the officials, it's really kind of a mixed bag in terms of comments from people living in those areas. How seriously do you think people are taking this right now?
You know, the people who have experienced flooding before in these areas are taking it very serious because, you know, they don't want to go into a situation where they're not prepared like they have been before. You know, we've experienced heavy rainfall, but not a tropical storm. So they want to prepare for that. But we also have people who are in disbelief. They don't think that, you know, they should be taking this seriously. Tropical storms have never been common here in California. So this is a very historical weather time for us. And so we're getting a very mixed emotions of people who are over preparing for others, preparing for the worst, and others who are just taking it very lightly. So obviously officials are saying, you know, if you don't have to be outside tomorrow, please avoid being outside, try to shelter in place. But then that also brings in a larger concern of people who can't, you know, shelter in place. We have a homeless crisis going on nationwide here in California. So we're definitely asking those questions of people who are living on the streets. Where are they going to go? Because if it floods, if there's widespread rain tomorrow, where are they going?
All right, Regina, and talk us through the next several hours for you. What's your coverage plan for you and for those of you who are out there covering Hurricane Hilary for our sister station, KFMB?
Yeah, so these next few hours, we're really just going to revisit the areas that we've been covering earlier today. You know, we have team coverage from everybody trying to figure out what's going to happen. One of our biggest concerns are downed trees, of course, the flooding, and definitely anybody who's on the road. And of course, our sister stations across the board, right? Border side and what's happening in Tijuana, because they're also going to be hit very hard. But it's just there's just a lot of uncertainty because things can definitely change when it comes to weather. So right now, our biggest concern is just informing the people of what's going on and letting them know that they're up to date and they can stick with us.
All right, Regina Ureta joining us live from our sister station, KFMB in San Diego. We thank you. And let's bring in Devin Truby once again. You're tracking this for us as well here. You heard it from Regina, right, that there are some people taking this very seriously. They've seen some of this before, but again, tropical storms, hurricanes, it's just not something that we experience here in California on the regular.
It's really not. It's put 42 million people in Southern California under some type of watch, warning, or advisory with this storm. And as Regina mentioned, you know, people see it just as rain, but no, this is flash flooding. This is floods that could be catastrophic. We have burn scars in Southern California that the rain can cause debris flow, possible mudslides in the ground. So dry right now for our drought conditions that there's nowhere for the rain to be absorbed. So it's going to flood down there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have right now. Hurricane Hilary currently a Category 2. We're expecting that impact Southern California on Saturday, Northern California on Sunday. The rain, that's the big part. We have on an excessive rainfall outlook, it's a 4 scale. We're at a 4 in Southern California, maxed out. And as it even brings its way up, if this is going to be impacting Reno, Arizona, Nevada, making it all the way up for us at this point in time. Even Sacramento region and the foothills possibly being at a 1 and a 2 for this excessive rainfall outlook. Let's go ahead and see how much rain we're talking about. In Southern California, we're looking at 3 to 4 inches. Places like Death Valley, that's enough rain, again, to be the amount of rain they see in a year in just the next few days. The rain moves its way up towards Fresno, and us expecting 1 to 2 inches here as you make your way. That's all desert region area. So again, a very dry ground with a lot of rain falling. 3 inches in the Valle to possibly 4 in those desert regions around Palm Springs, even making its way up to the foothills in Sacramento, 1 to 2 inches. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at how this rain breaks out across our region for us. So rain all the way from Santa Rosa to Truckee at various amounts. Again, the more Hilary heads north, the less we see. This is coming to us most likely on Monday. She will move northerns, kind of hit the Sierra and circle back towards us, causing all of that rain and wind. Monday, the big day for Northern California. Sunday, the big day for Southern California. It's bringing a severe weather outlook for us. Sacramento in that region, marginal. As you make your way in the lower area, we're already seeing a little bit of showers. Potential right now, 20% in Yosemite and 20% even in the foothill region for us this evening. There's our rain. Take a look over the next few days. It gets more intense as we make our way into Monday, like we've been talking about. And then it's just going to kind of sit even after lingering effects for rain and wind into Tuesday. That's how much fallout can be seen from Hilary at this point in time. You know, she is weakening as she makes her way up, but still a lot of unknown factors. The winds starting to pick up for us around Sunday at midday, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour for us, and we'll continue to track that windy activity into Monday. Now from the north, a very different perspective happening. We have our wildfires burning. That's going to bring smoke down into the Sacramento region and the foothills for us, going to bring our air quality down for the rest of the weekend and into the work week. But right now, it really is the calm before the storm. The Big Mountain Backyard showing us beautiful temperatures. Currently 90 in Sacramento, 94 in Stockton. Will continue to be warm. Take a look, 80 in Forest Hill, 77 in Pollock Pines, but even some hot spots. Auburn 91 tomorrow. The Bay Area a little bit cooler. Temperatures mid-80s to 90s. And then we've got 93 in Elk Grove and Sacramento. 10-day forecast bringing those thunderstorm showers in for us. And then we will see sunny conditions despite all of this storm. Rain, cloud coverage Monday, a little bit into Tuesday, sunny the rest of the week.